My name's Charlotte Gower and I work for Learning Talking. I'm a speech and language therapist. So today we're going to come up with a strategy that we can help to learn some more vocabulary and also help some of those words that you might have heard in the classroom and trying to understand them a bit more. So we're going to be using a strategy called a word web. So this is something that we're going to fill in together, and it will usually be a word that you're not really too sure about. It might be a new word that you've heard in geography or English or maths. And it's a self-help strategy, so you will be able to do this at home or at school once we've gone through it today. So this word web is going to help you remember different parts about the word, and this should help when you want to use the word in the future, or if you see it, you're able to understand it a bit more. So, if you've got a dictionary, grab a dictionary. If not, if you've got a mobile or a laptop, you're welcome to use that as well. So today we're going to look at this word web below, and we're going to do it with the word structure. So I'm going to type in the word structure. Okay, so the word today is structure. So we're going to go through each part of the word web together. So let's start at the top corner. So the word structure rhymes with. So we just want a word that it sounds a bit the same. So structure, another word with ch at the end maybe, capture. So we're going to put capture. Capture. So that kind of sounds the same. Help us remember it a bit more. So the first sound of the word, so structure. I think the first sound of the word is str. Or you might think it's just the S sound. So it's up to you what you want to put. How many syllables in the word? So structure. So you can clap it out if that helps. So there's 2. Okay, so all of those ones at the top are all parts of the word that we can hear, and then we're just going to go down a bit more, and these are all parts of the word that are the semantic features of the word, so kind of the understanding of the word. So if we go down to the next bit round here, what type of word is it? So this is also called a word class, which you probably have done at school already. So you can either look at this in a dictionary or on Google. Usually the word has the word class next to it. So when you look up structure online, it does come up with a noun as a noun. So I'm going to put noun here. But sometimes we can use words in different ways, so it also comes up as a verb. But today we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to do structure as a noun word. But it might be that another time you can do it actually as well as a verb, because it might change a bit at the bottom. So what type of word is it? It's a noun, so it's a thing, it's a name for something. Define it. So when you look up the word structure, it says that it is made up of small parts and put together as a whole. So that's me describing it in my own words. So smaller parts that are put together as a whole. It might be a bit more technical in a dictionary, but try and put it in your own words, because then that will help you understand it a bit more. Okay, so down we go to the bottom, synonym, down here. So synonym is a word that means a similar thing. So we've got structure is also a synonym for form or formation. Another synonym. And we also have antonym down here. Antonym means the opposite. So some words don't have an opposite, whereas some do. So bad, the opposite of bad is good. So I'm going to go down onto putting it into a sentence. So when I think of the word structure, so smaller parts that are put together as a whole, I think of the human body. So in biology, so it's made up of bones and blood and organs and skin. And you can also think of structure in other ways. So like a building structure is made up of lots of parts. Structure of the leaf is also made up of lots of different parts. So lots of different things. So you might hear that word in geography or biology or many of your lessons. So I'm going to put it into a sentence for the body. So I'm going to put the structure of the body is made up of skin, blood, organs, and bones. But it might be worth creating like a few different sentences in lots of different contexts so that you can remember it and use it again. Okay, so draw or act out. So you might want to draw a structure of a building, whatever it is that helps you remember that word. So it might be I draw a picture of a body, or you might want to act out if it's a word that you could act out, like charades. Okay, great. So we've filled in our word web for the word structure. So now I have a better idea of that word, what it means, what it sounds like, and how I can use it in a sentence. So yeah, so now it's your turn to go off and choose one of your subjects that you're doing today and pick 2 words that you can use a word web for. So it might be a noun or a verb or an adjective, and try and choose a word that you're not really sure what it means. Fill in the word web and post it back to your teachers to let us know how you got on.